Yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now, today we have another episode of Youngboy Old Problems. NBA found himself in a bit of a pickle last episode. Having had his house broken into, NBA was cruelly taunted by men with potentially sinister intentions who stole the keys to his Rolls Royce and his umbrellas. The key theft was a power play by the Houston Crooks to show that they had access not only to NBA's house, but some of his belongings. Now, the men attempted to pull an extortion move and get NBA for 30 bands before being called out as flunked out clowns who were essentially good for nothing. In a stunning twist of events, hip-hop heavyweight and music mogul Jay Prince, one of the most feared men in hip-hop, sent a message out to NBA letting him know that he was able to get his belongings back. The crooks know that he's family, and if he wants his items back, he should get in contact with him. Now, Youngboy, leery of the favor, responded to Jay Prince a bit emotionally, stating that he doesn't really know him, he therefore doesn't trust him, and he is not interested in making any new friends, almost appearing to feel almost certainly that he was set up for the okie doke. Now, the young boy broke Prince's one law of respect and responded in a manner that many people thought was understandable, but ultimately not wise. Now, if you ask people that know Jay Prince, what is the man like? You'll hear them say that the man is all about respect. Willie D stated that despite the pig farm that Vlad mentioned to him, Jay Prince is a guy that is really a nice guy, and one that is big on respect. A memoir by Jay Prince is called The Art and Science of Respect, and the man's Instagram handle is @JPrinceRespect. So when we gather this information on Jay Prince and mix it with the energy that NBA Youngboy had in his response to Jay Prince, you have what looks and smells like a poisonous mixture with a bit of an explosive nature. Well, Jay Prince has issued a response. And in the words of Lord Jamar, it ain't no good. Jay Prince put up a post on Instagram stating the following, quote, "You took my kindness for weakness because you're a dumb boy with limited thinking abilities and disrespectful. Acting like you and your brother wasn't down with me and letting it be known that you was mob ties. I talked to your brother. I believe every word he said about you. I've known your brother for years and never witnessed no weak-ish. So OG3, we good. But you seem to be dumber than a box of rocks, or you despise wisdom. What you should be mad about is the lie you're living and the weak behind security being asleep in front of your house." Close quote. Jay Prince continued on and said that NBA's team was most likely lied to him about being asleep at the wheel when they should have been awake, and how he gave him information for free, but it probably went over his head. He continued on and said the following, quote, "Let me say this to you, little homie. You're not a friend or an enemy today. Let's keep it that way, no matter how hot it gets in Texas. And by the way, I am minding my business. You're just too dumb to know that Texas is my business. And I'll give you whatever you ask for, good or bad. I'm done." Close quote. Letting the young boy know that he is currently playing a man's game and he needs to think twice and carefully before he takes his next step.
"I see you took my kindness for weakness, because you're a dumb boy with limited thinking ability and disrespectful. You're talking slick and acting like you and your brother wasn't down with me, letting it be known your mob ties connected. But I talked to your brother, and I believe every word he said about you knowing, because he's been solid with me. I've known your brother for years and never witnessed no weak shit. So OG3, we good. But you seem to be dumber than a box of rocks, so you despise wisdom. What you should be mad about is the lie you're living, and the weak-ass security being asleep in front of your house. I bet he lied to you about being asleep. That's free game I just gave you, but it probably went over your head. Let me say this to you, little homie. You're not a friend or enemy today. Let's keep it that way, no matter how hot it gets in Texas. By the way, I'm minding my business. You just too dumb to know Texas is my business. And I will give you whatever you ask for, good or bad. I'm done.
I guess Youngboy could use all the help he could get at this point, seeing that when he turns his face from Jay Prince on his left side to his right, he sees his ex-girlfriend. Yes, I said it, girlfriend, not wife. You know, he be wifing her up, quote unquote, but I knew y'all slit my throat in the last time I said wife by accident. Anyway, he sees his ex-wife Yaya on TikTok waving a firearm while she faces a potential 99-year sentence for a stabbing that she committed in Youngboy's home. Yo, let us know what you think. Is Youngboy in over his head with this one? Is this merely just a warning from Jay Prince, or will there actually be more to this story? Yo, tune in next time on Youngboy Old Problems here on Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.